Right, so in this video we will discuss about solubility and solubility of product. So solubility and solubility product. So solubility, is mainly decided by S. I will take, there are many way of representing solubility. You may represent in mole per liter, gram per liter, many other things. So here my consideration will be in mole per liter. So be specific about the unit, right? And solubility product is KSP. Now let us see what it actually means. So first of all, you need to understand this particular topic is related to the salts or any base or any ionic compound which is sparingly soluble in water, right? So solid compound, ionic, so ionic solid, this whole term is valid for ionic solid, which are sparingly or in other way we can say that it is valid for the weak electrolyte which exists in solid state. Now there are infinitely many compounds which exist in the solid state and which are ionic, which composed of ion. One of the best example is, let us consider AgCl. AgCl exists as a precipitate in water. So AgCl will now discuss about the solubility of AgCl. So I have taken, a powdered form of AgCl, just the powder of AgCl. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to, basically add it into a liter of water. Ionic compound is soluble in polar solvent. So I'm taking right now here water. Again, the temperature and everything is same. So what will happen initially when you will drop very little amount of AgCl, then it will be completely vanished inside it. You will not be able to see that. पूरा गायब हो जाता है. ऐसा नीचे ऐड किया तो ये पूरा disappear हो जाएगा. It will disappear completely. Basically, I am trying to tell you कि initially ये मतलब पूरा dissolve हो जाएगा. अगर आप initial segment की बात करोगे, just a pinch of salt of AgCl in a liter of water will be. लेकिन अगर आप ऐड करोगे तो क्या होगा? ऐसा डिसॉल्व क्यों होता है? तो वेरी सिंपल, the ionic structure plus and minus and plus and minus, right? And minus and plus and like that. And water, water is a polar molecule which you can write as a dipole like plus and minus. So this will be attracted by positive and negative. This will be attracted by. And this positive end will be attracted by minus and plus. Right? अगर आप ऐसा करते हो तो solution के अंदर जाने के बाद, after some time what will happen? This negative will be surrounded, this positive will be surrounded, and this negative will be surrounded by many dipole. So I'm showing you plus and minus. Other molecule I'm showing you the dipole end, means partially negative oxygen. Right? This is how, and similarly in all way. So initially they will be separated. This negative and positive will be separated, and it is surrounded with a negative end of the dipole. This is plus now. Sorry, I think I did wrong here. Negative means it will be surrounded with a positive end. That means hydrogen. HOH. And like that you can do it. Similarly here, right, you can take oxygen end, which is a partial negative end. So you have taken this, and similarly all around it will be solvated. And because of this solvation, because of this layer, the ion Ag plus and Cl minus will initially be separated. But what will happen if you'll keep on adding this Ag plus and Cl minus? So after certain amount, because the relative distance between the Ag plus and Cl will decrease, and how great attraction is there. So they will start forming precipitate. They'll start combining and forming PPT of AgCl also. So there is a limit up to which AgCl can be dissolved. And that limit is termed as saturation. So we use the word saturated solution. What is saturated solution? So saturated solution is that stage of dissolving a solute in a solution till the time it is getting dissolved. After that, it will form PPT. So a saturated solution is that solution in which no further solute can be dissolved. A stage of preparing a solution where no further amount of solute can be dissolved. So what you can say, so at saturated state, what is happening? There is equilibrium established between dissociated ions and undissociated solid. So basically at saturated state, what will happen? Ag plus and Cl minus, this equilibrium will establish, right? And now what is solubility? At saturated state. So what do you mean by solubility then? Now this is really interesting. Solubility denoted by S, it is the concentration or the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved per liter of solvent. So the maximum value means basically we are talking about how much we can dissolve till saturated limit is achieved, or concentration of solute at, obviously concentration of solute means what? Concentration of solution, right? Solution at saturated state. So if I'm saying the solubility of AgCl is X or Y or Z, anything you can take. Generally, it is represented by the symbol S. So if S is the solubility of AgCl, it means that till the time equilibrium established, S mole is dissolved. And if it is dissolved, then how may it present? So in the solution, it may be even existing in the form of pairs also, Ag plus Cl, undissociated pair. But I am assuming that the pair is not existing completely. It is getting broken into Ag plus and Cl minus. But in reality, what happens? Suppose 1 mole of AgCl is dissolved in suppose 100 liter of water, say for example. So under that, few of the mole, I mean few of the mole means 0.01 mole may be present in the form of AgCl, and remaining, right, 0.99 mole may be dissolved in the form of Ag plus and Cl minus. So I am not considering the undissociated ionic pair. I am directly saying whatever we have dissolved, every bit of it is broken into ions. So the equilibrium constant for this reaction is known as Ksp. Ksp is again an equilibrium constant. So what is Ksp? Ksp you can write Ag plus into Cl minus. My dear, what is the active mass of this? It will be 1. So basically AgCl, which you will take as 1. So simply it will be Ksp is equal to this. Now when it comes to discussion, that if S is the solubility, it means that S mole is dissolved here. S mole is dissolved here. So Ksp, if S mole is dissolved here, then it will break and give us S mole and S mole per liter of Ag plus and Cl minus. So Ksp you can write as solubility into solubility. So that's why we used to write Ksp is equal to S square. This is the relation. All right, this is the relation for this. Now this AgCl is known as a binary salt for a reason, because it generates 2 ions, Ag plus and Cl minus. Similarly, guys, if I'll discuss you the other example, let us consider Ag2S. It is an example of ternary salt. Why? Because when you dissolve, it will give you 2Ag plus S minus 2. So basically 3 ions per unit of Ag2S. Similarly, quaternary salt you can derive, right? Similarly, you can go for quaternary also, like say for example FeOH whole thrice. So this is not a salt, but yes, it is an ionic solid. So quaternary compound. If you take sulfur instead of this, or bisulfite, you will understand in the same way. Now, how to derive for this ternary? For example, let us consider this. So suppose if the solubility is S, or X is the solubility, then it will be 2X and X. Then again Ksp will be this time Ag plus whole square into S minus 2. So this is 2X, very, very careful, and this is X. Silver ion concentration is 2X. Then what you have got from here, Ksp is equal to 4X to the power 3. So like that you can derive for any ion whichever you want, right? Where X is solubility again here. All right. So this is how we used to define. Now let us go into the higher version, like common ion effect. Common ion effect in solubility. All right. Suppose what I am doing. Suppose I took the same, the solubility of AgCl in a solution of AgNO3, which is aqueous solution of AgNO3, which is 0.1 molar. Now, what is the solubility of the same AgCl if its Ksp value is Ksp only? Now, this is really interesting case, because now we already have Ag plus ion, because AgNO3 is a strong electrolyte, right? Strong electrolyte. So how we are supposed to solve for this? Ag plus we are having, and then we are having NO3 minus. So how to solve it? Very simple. You just solve as the way you have solved the previous problems of weak acid. So we are having Cl minus, the value is Ksp, and AgNO3, which is a strong electrolyte, is already there. Ag plus NO3 minus. So suppose its concentration is 0.1 molar, and it is 0.1 molar, 0.1 molar, then how much Ag plus will be there? So if its solubility is S, it is supposed to be S and S. Because the value of Ksp is generally very, very low, means minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, minus 8, like that, then this solubility used to be very, very less. So common ion means if you are having Ag plus also, so this will be basically S plus 0.1, which will be essentially 0.1. So that's what the trick you are supposed to apply. So Ksp will be equal to Ag plus into Cl minus ion, but the value of Ag plus will be 0.1 and that of Cl minus will be S. So here what we got, S this time we are getting 10 times of. So this is how the solubility is affected in terms in the presence of common ion. Right. So the third case which you can consider, this was I was telling you about the common ion effect. Third thing which you can consider, say for example, something complex kind of thing is formed. Say for example, AgCl, solubility of AgCl when complexation reaction is going on. So AgCl and solubility of AgCl in a solution which is having already ammonia. So how you will solve in that case? So basically whatever the AgCl that will break down by the equilibrium, that Ag plus will be consumed by the ammonia and it will form a complex. And this complexation reaction generally have very high value of equilibrium constant. So it will be twice, it will be further soluble. Right? And this complexation reaction, K formation, will be of the order of, say, for example, 10 to the power 10 or 11 or 6, something like that. And I took Ksp as 10 to the power, say I took 10 to the power. Now I want the solubility. I want how much solubility of AgCl will be if it is taken in the presence of ammonia. Now the key point here is, whatever the Ag plus that will come, almost, because look at the equilibrium constant, 10 to the power 8, almost every bit of it will be converted over here. So you can do in this way, that if suppose the solubility is S and it will be S and S, then this S minus Y, and whatever the concentration says, suppose for example I took A naught concentration of ammonia, so A naught minus Y, and this will be Y. Now the good thing is, because Ag plus whatever is generated, almost everything is converted here. Not I'm saying everything, almost. So it will be close to 0. That means S will be approximately Y. So the moment you will write, you'll get rid of this Y, because Y will be essentially this S only. So you can replace this by S. Now how it will help us? So now you can write by adding those two equations. I mean, if you add this equation 1 and this equation 2, then AgCl plus 2 ammonia will be forming, AgNH3 whole twice plus Cl minus. And good thing is, what is the concentration? It will be S. What is the concentration of? It is Y, but which is equal to S, because Ag plus almost converted here. And how did I decide that? I decided by looking at the equilibrium so high that whatever amount of it will be there, almost it will be converted here. So we have got this S and S. Ammonia will be simply, sorry, here it will be 2Y in fact, okay, not Y. Stoichiometry. So 2Y means basically A naught minus 2S. Right? So depending on the concentration of ammonia which is there, you can solve it. So you have, and this is a solid. So, and what will be the equilibrium constant for this? Because you added these two, so it will be a product of these two. So the equilibrium constant for this will be product of Ksp into Kf, which will be minus 8, plus 8 into minus 10. So basically 10 to the power minus 2. Now you simply solve it. simply apply the value of K equilibrium constant will be equal to product means S into S upon this, because it is a solid, active mass is 1. So you have got the solution now. You solve this. You solve this and you will get the solubility. Generally what happens in the question, they used to tell, in the question they will mention that the ammonia concentration is almost constant. They are maintaining it. So if they are maintaining it, whatever the concentration they will give, we will write here instead of A naught minus 2S. Right? We can use that value. Accordingly, you can solve it. So like that, many problem, can be asked based on this complexation thing. So I hope you understood this whole discussion about this solubility and solubility product. So that's all, guys. Hope you understood the every part of it, and we will keep discussing few problems also in coming videos. So that's all for this. Thank you.